Today, I'm going to be teaching you how to play Morgana mid lane, one of, if not the most broken champion for low elo on this patch, just due to the fact that she can constantly shove waves, and she's very, very simple to play, and she's very, very difficult to break in the laning phase. She can just push waves, and it's very difficult to actually harass her and force her out of lane, right? So, the build that we're going to be running is Blackfire Torch into Horizon Focus with CDR boots. You might be a little bit confused. Aren't you supposed to be playing Liandry's or something like that? Liandry's is technically better for damage, but I tend to prefer running just full cooldown reduction to maximize the potential of landing bindings during late game, because if you hit a binding, the enemy laner is dead, right? Morgana reaches a breakpoint at level 5, so you want to be a bit careful during the early game stages, right? Your W does not one-shot the wave until level 5, so be aware of that. We're playing against the Kassadin, and you guys know the rules. I'm going to let Kassadin do whatever he wants to during the early stages. I'm just going to push him in by using W, right? Like, that's it. I'm going to use W on the wave, and then I'm not going to auto-attacking. I'm not going to do anything crazy to harass him. I'm just going to slap him. This game is, by the way, played in around Silver MMR. So not super high elo. You can let me know in the comments if you want to see higher elo videos, because I will just straight up do that. Here, there's an obvious timer where I can slap Kassadin, and he should be punished quite heavily for what he's doing here. But again, I just want to really show you that what you need to focus on when you play Morgana is how to position safely, not get harassed by the enemy laner too much, pushing waves, and just getting your last hits. I have a Shaco support that's level 1 ganking me mid lane, but that means he's going to take XP. Oh, you're going to just suck my entire wave of XP, aren't you? Oh, yeah, that's awesome, actually. The reason this sucks so much is Morgana, there are breakpoints for when you level up, and now I'm not going to hit that breakpoint. So he just yoinked my entire wave. And he didn't really help me that much. Like, he dropped Kassadin's health, sure. He's pinging that he's going to invade. I'm not going to follow. Like, we're just going to stay mid lane and push the waves. Like, that's all we care about. Mid lane, push waves, and then you can look for roams after level 5, because that's when you can one-shot the wave. Until then, be very, very conservative and just chill out. So, that's what we're going to be doing. Just push the wave with W. Ideally, if you can hit the enemy laner, that's good. But you can see here, I'm hitting level 3 late. Don't take a point in E. You want as much wave clear potential as possible. Just do double points in W, and then you can take E level 4. But you're generally speaking not using your E in the lane either. It's very expensive. Also, if you actually want to improve at the game, there's a link in the description. You can go to my site, pop in your email, and I'll send you condensed lessons that I've learned from thousands of hours of coaching for free. All you need is just put in your email, and that'll be that. Dude, people really love just coming mid lane to steal my XP. You usually hit level 4 on this wave, by the way. I am not hitting level 4 here, because everyone is yoinking my XP. Kassadin is going to be ahead in CS as well, so it goes. The reason, by the way, that you love constantly shoving waves is usually players are kind of bad at CSing under tower at the lower end of the ladder, and it gives you the potential to permanently move. And it stops the enemy laner from being able to impact the map. So people will always ask me, they'll be like, how come your teammates are always like doing better in your games? And the answer is very simply because I have permanent push, right? Like, I have mid push here, so now I can move up, I can hover my Lee Sin, I can get wards here. The Kassadin is losing minions under tower. Like, I get to impact the game, and Kassadin is not impacting the game. Now, playing passively against Kassadin, of course, not a good idea because he scales for free. You should be trying to harass him as much as possible. And I have a sneaking suspicion that once we hit level 6, this lane is going to get quite rough if I don't harass him, but we'll take it in strides. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. What Morgana can also do, and one of the reasons she's so nice, is you can harass the enemy laner very heavily under tower after pushing out the wave. And let me show you exactly how. Again, I should be hitting level 5 here, but because I have some greedy teammates that wanted to yoink my XP, I don't hit level 5. Which feels bad because it's a pretty important breakpoint for Morgana. Ideally also, by the way, you want to try to stay in lane until you can get a lost chapter, but let me show you why Morgana is so nice to push out on. Because you can just press QW on the enemy laner under tower, and there are no minions that can really block your Q, so it's very easy to hit. And it's pretty difficult to dodge your Q under tower as well. We have a slight CS advantage. I'm just going to push out this wave as well. Kassadin has not popped any of his potions, so he's not seeming concerned at all, which is good. Shove out this wave. We want to get Lost Chapter on our first base, ideally, if at all possible, because you are quite mana hungry as a champion. Your W ends up costing like 110 mana at level 9, so you need to be a little bit aware of that. TP back to mid lane because we want to keep applying pressure. We want to just come back to mid lane, shove out the wave, and then call it a day. Kassadin is staying Pretty big mistake on his part, but I'm not gonna hit level 6 here. He's gonna hit level 6 after these minions. He is technically like dead with a Q here. Like, I can walk him down and he will die here, but we'll let him... Okay, that is crazy that he steps back in for the Q there. I know he hits level 6, but if I just walk at him, he's completely dead. Like, we've had the potential to solo kill this guy a bit. Damn, if I had my W up, he would get cancelled here. It's all good. Okay, we've hit our breakpoint on Morgana. Level 5, Lost Chapter, that's your happy place. So now you just start shoving out the full wave, and then you start thinking about roams. So after you push out the wave, you want to start thinking about roams. Q, miss that minion, classic. Top lane roam looks pretty good here. There's no bot roam available because my Caitlyn is in base. So let's just go look for this top lane roam instead. Morgana is one of those few champions that actually really wants to snowball the map as much as possible. You need to not step in. Okay, I want to get an assist if at all possible. That would be great. Thank you. Could take his entire wave. I will take a few minions. Yeah, we need to accelerate the game, especially because we're against the Kassadin, right? So the name of the game against Kassadin is usually just try to accelerate the map. We are bleeding a couple of minions here for that roam, but overall it's honestly okay. I might miss some minions here because of my W usage. Notice how I'm using spells to get the minions, by the way. Like the minions that I can't get otherwise. It's okay to use your binding to get those minions, if you're not in a position where the enemy laner is going to trade with you. Now things are going to get awkward here, right? Because I technically can all-in the Kassadin here. And I should, like, try to go for an all-in. He can easily die here. But it's just so hard not to kill him when he jumps on me constantly, right? But this is another reason Morgana is so good. It's very difficult for champions to jump on you, because you can ult and then wait for that stun to go off, and then you can follow up with a binding, and you're going to be landing a full W. And your W does a ton of damage. Like, I don't want to kill the Kassadin, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not trying to kill him. But he's walking up very aggressively, using all of his spells on me, so I just kind of have to check him, right? Like, I know that I can beat any melee champion if they get on top of me and I get a full ult off and then follow up with a Q with a full W. Like, you do 80% of people's health with that. I've been letting him get away with a lot of stuff, so I don't feel too bad about that. He could be probably like 0-4 right now with 20 CS if we were actually trying to punish him. But what you'll notice when you play Morgana as well is, like, your CS will be very, very high because you push waves very easily and you don't really miss minions because your W makes last hitting so simple, right? So you'll notice that your CS will be very high. That's usually what you'll notice with the champions that I have at the top of my tier list. You'll have very high CS. Well, it looks like my Lee Sin is going to die here. Maybe I can shield him a bit. Harass that. Oh, you need to back off bot lane. There's a Kassadin roam. Gotta make sure that they know. They might just be dead anyway. I could kill the Rumble here as well. I think, what the fuck? Kassadin is looking for Lee Sin? That's crazy. Yeah, I'm a bit surprised at that, if I'm honest. I mean, Rumble can die here if I want to play for it, but I just won't. It's all good. The fact that he's running like this feels absurd to me. There's no way he turns around for the pink, right? Bro. Like, now we're just unserious. Like, what are we doing, man? I have ult, I have a 2-level advantage. I'm gonna trade with Kassadin if he jumps on me. Very tempted to pop an ult here as well, but I'll just hold it and then just use my W on the wave. You'll notice that it's pretty difficult for Kassadin to trade with me once I have fully pushed out the wave, and now I have my W available. So in these instances, when you fully pushed out the wave, you have your W available again, you can step up very aggressively, and this is gonna force Kassadin to either use spells on the wave, in which case I can trade with him, or he's not gonna use spells on the wave, in which case, last hitting will be a bit awkward for him. Just wait for the W, be very patient with your spells, and then just fully one-shot the wave. And now we can repeat again, right? Actually looks like there's fighting going on up here. Let me ping that I'm on my way. This is why having push is so good. You can always move for whatever you want to move to. My binding hits, he is dead. Can back away again. Renekton might contest, but then we'll just simply kill him. If he does, okay, looks like he's not contesting, then let's just come back to mid lane. There's no way I'm gonna chase all the way up there. I don't care about trying to find the Renekton. He's in this bush, because we didn't see him on the map. Very important that, like, while you're making plays like this, pay attention to the map, because you need to see where the enemy team is rotating from. Okay, I can ult him here, and he's definitely dead again. Stick to them, walk as close as possible, so they can't, like, jump out of your ult. And you'll see, Morgana just murders people. He actually doesn't die from full. I thought he would, if I'm super honest. Maybe this bind hits. Okay, he flashes. I thought he would die from full health. My Lee Sin is making a play up here. I don't really want to move for it because I have a wave mid lane. So let's just take the wave and call it a day. Bot lane is kind of even. Top lane is not winning, but doing an okay job. I can take this plate, especially because I have teleport available. You can see we have a double plate advantage, and we have 30 CS on the Cassidy. Now, I will say, after level 6, the spacing in this matchup gets a bit more nuanced. It might not be super realistic that lower MMR players are like trying to space against Kassadin like I am and respecting cooldowns and playing at max range and using spells on the wave, but it is something that you can like visibly see. It's not difficult to press W on the wave and then just step back and wait. It's not hard, and you have very low cooldowns, so you can get away with it. And then once you have your spells up, once you have your ult up, you can keep playing it. I mean, it hit him. He can be dead here if my Lee Sin hits his spells. If he hits Q, he did not want a Q. That's all good, bro. Okay. Shove out this wave. What are we gonna do after we push out this wave? Are there any roam opportunities? How does top lane look? Does that guy look killable up there? Honestly, to me, he doesn't look killable. So let's just stay mid lane and try to squeeze advantage in the 1v1. And then go for a ward here on the bot side to make sure we're not dying. Notice how I use my spells first and then go for a ward? That's because then, while I'm on cooldown, I'm not in lane wasting time while I can't do anything anyway. But top lane doesn't look like a very possible roam. Bot lane doesn't look like a very possible roam due to the wave states. So I'm just not gonna roam. Like, better be patient. If there's no good roams, try to squeeze advantage in the lane underneath the enemy tower, get some wards out. And if you think that there's a good roam, well, then you can commit to it. Looks like Rumble is coming in here. I think I can actually one-shot him if he tries to go for a play here. Oh, I thought he had vision the way he was moving. Looks like he just straight up didn't. Because he turned around. I don't really want to try to play this. I think you should just back off. There's a Rumble in the river. So let me just come back to mid lane, push out the wave again. I don't have to rush anything. I can just go back to mid lane, push out the wave. Kassadin is in all likelihood roaming, is what I would imagine here. So I probably need to move down a bit. I could also just take plates, to be honest. Can maybe find the Rumble here with my Lee Sin. I think this play is fine. I think my Shaco is dead, though. Maybe I can bind the Rumble? Does this hit? No, he flashes. Well, let's just back off then. Kassadin is bleeding minions mid lane while this is happening, by the way. He might be trapping here. Yeah, he is. Like you can see, he's just down 40 CS now. Well, actually still 30. But he's down a lot of XP now. Now here I can walk at him and probably ult him and he might die. Top lane dies. Is there any way to roam up there? Well, there might be. I actually don't really want him to take this pink ward. Nah, it doesn't hit. That's fine. We get the bottom, or we get Drake. Rumble dies as well here. Kassadin, you can see he hasn't really been able to find any plays on the map. You can fish with these bindings constantly. And the lower the enemy laner gets when you hit this binding, the harder it is for them to make plays, right? Like, Kassadin is now going to feel very, very uncomfortable doing anything in the lane. Very, very uncomfortable. But against Kassadin, man, you don't need to be, like, too concerned. Like, if you're up 40 CS and a few plates and you're impacting the map, that's all you want to do. I like this bot lane roam here. Notice the path that I'm taking. I'm running behind them. I'm probably going to flash ult. I need my Caitlyn to come, though. Okay, I will not flash ult. I will just look for the Lux then. My W kind of sucks, but it's okay. My Caitlyn really griefed this, I feel like. And now Jhin will just press R. Like, okay. My Caitlyn is... Yeah, she didn't walk up. Maybe it's okay. I think Lee Sin kills Kassadin. Yeah, I don't like how my Caitlyn approached that. Like, I feel like she kind of just did everything wrong. My W was bad. I didn't think the Lux would flash. Thought if she was gonna flash, she would have flashed earlier. So I went for the W. But my Caitlyn, first of all, was not far enough up, which meant that they got all the way up here, and she couldn't deal damage to the Lux while I was CCing her. And then when the Lux was like guaranteed dead, Caitlyn fired her Q at Lux, which meant that now Caitlyn had no spells for the Jhin. And then she stepped backwards after the Jhin got out and obviously had ult. So I feel like I kind of got inted here. Not gonna TP mid lane here, I'm just gonna run through mid lane. Damn, my FPS is so low. I feel like my FPS has been really bad lately, to be honest. Kassadin opens mid lane. He's gonna hit level 11 soon, and that's gonna be a bit scary. You can also go Rylai's second, by the way, if you really want to. Might not have been bad this game, because we do have quite a lot of damage already, so maybe don't need more damage with a Horizon focus or more bindings. But look, just one bind, half of his health gone. And that's the anti-magic damage champion we're talking about here. Like, this is why I love getting as much CDR as possible. Like, I think it is so good. Because you can just keep firing bindings. Like, if they hit, this guy is dead, by the way. I could walk at him and press R and he's probably dead. Oh, look, how is he going to play the lane now? He can't. Like, now he just has to bleed. One more bind? Okay, if I held my... He's there, by the way. Are we contesting this? Are they on it? I don't know. Okay, they're doing red buff. We can go up here. I'm super down to help you with this play. Very, very down to help. Very, very down to help. Good. You can go. Black shield. Yeah, nice. Play it a bit slowly. Wait for bindings. Bind like this. Notice the angle of that binding is lined up here so that the Rumble has no way of dodging. My Lee Sin is moving away from me, so I'm not going to run up there to help him. I'm just going to come back to mid lane, right? Like, this fight is moving away from where I want to be, which is in the mid lane. So I'm just going to come back to mid lane. I helped with the play. Come back to mid lane. Slap this tower. Push out my waves. Very important concept to understand is like when you need to stop chasing after a play. Like, when is a play over? And I think the play is over right as we killed the enemy Rumble there. Taking my base here because I have Horizon Focus. I actually want to try Rylai's, but the enemy Renekton has Maw of Melmodius first item, so like maybe I need a Void Stick. Sweeper at this point as well is great. I should have probably gotten that a little bit earlier. Why? Because we're trying to do a lot of Vision Denial. Vision Denial makes it a lot easier for you to hit your binding. It's pretty difficult to actually hit bindings when the enemy team has Vision on you. Of course, this game, people like have had not great movements, so it's a bit easier to hit them. But once you get against like somewhat competent players, it's pretty difficult to hit bindings on them without being in Fog of War, if we're honest. We probably want to play around Herald, so I'm going to pink ward this bush. I love pink warding these bushes because it allows you to trap... Oh, that didn't hit. But it allows you to sit right here, and you know that the enemy laner doesn't have any vision here. It allows you to really get your first push and then trap the sides and try to catch them as they respond to your play. Or if they try to walk up to get the wave, which a lot of people at the lower MMR love doing because they're afraid of missing minions on their tower. Oh, I think my Shaco is dead here. Not a lot we can do here. We're just going for Herald. Push out mid lane. Could actually slap this tower if we really wanted to. But I'm just going to shove out the next wave. That should be Herald guaranteed. This game might get a bit close because I think Kassadin is going to hit level 16. Okay, Rumble is doing some funky stuff here. I mean, he just dies, right? Yeah, I just murder him on this, I think. Can't imagine he would still be doing it, but he is. Maybe that hits. Misses. Well, let me just go back to mid lane then. Give my Lee Sin a shield so I can get an assist. There's no way I'm going to continue chasing. Like, I'm missing minions while this is happening. He's going to clear my ward as well. I can walk at him and just press R. So we'll see what he does. Good dodge on his end. Oh, bot lane died. Jhin is quite strong. Kassadin is going to get strong as well. Top lane is losing. So how do we actually like close out this game is my question. Don't quite know. Okay, Kassadin runs top lane. Can maybe look for Lux here. I think we have a good play here. Spell shield as I face check, I think is good. Means that I can't eat a bind from Fog. Oh, my Shaco is not here again, man. Well, Lux will die, but very annoyed at my teammates for doing this. For not following plays. Like, I'm very, very annoyed. He's standing down here taking the wave when he could just easily be running up and helping, and Jhin would probably be dying. And now he's gonna take my entire wave. Can you not? Can you not take my minions? That would be... Yeah. I mean, it's not like you griefed me enough in the laning phase by coming mid and stealing my XP level 2. No. Now you have to take my minions in the side lane as well. Without, by the way, doing anything. It's not like he followed up to that play or anything. Okay, maybe we can hit a bind here. That was a bit optimistic, I will admit. Shove out the wave. We're doing Drake. I think this is a difficult trap, I'm gonna be honest. Because we don't have vision here and I don't have a sweeper. I don't really want to use my binding on the Drake. Okay, now my... Okay. Kassadin is top again. Kassadin has found the Inter on our team, the Triforce Teemo. I could flash on this guy. Oh, I don't think I die here. I mean, Jhin might kill me. He decided to fourth shot the Lee Sin instead of me. I was considering flashing out. Okay, my Caitlyn gets the tower, but she's very dead to Kassadin as well. Kassadin is collecting some free kills here. I think I'm gonna run top lane to defend. Make sure that we don't bleed too much. The Renekton does have a lot of magic resist though, so that is a bit scary. I mean, Morgana can still carry games late game. Don't be too concerned about that. All it takes is one binding and someone is dead, especially once you start moving into death cap. The problem is, I think Cassidy is going to be very useful with all the free kills he's collecting. I don't like my Teemo running up here either. You're just not getting minions now. Right? Take the wave and then go through mid lane. So do I have anyone to play for this game? Like, who's actually going to carry against Cassidy? Lee Sin can, but Lee Sin feels like he's quite far behind. Kind of concerned with Morgana is she does turn into a bit of a utility champion the later the game goes, so like you're just mainly looking for picks with your bindings, but you don't actually have a ton of damage threat in late game team fights. Don't get me wrong, your binding does a ton of damage, but you have quite long cooldowns. So the main thing you're finding is bindings, and then your teammates need to follow up off of that. Okay, I mean, I have no one nearby, so I would love to flash on the Jhin and just ult him and he would die, but I don't think it's possible. Mouse on myself in case I need to black shield. Do we have vision? Oh, Cassidy is moving down this way. I could trap him here, but if this is warded, then that's very awkward. That kind of sucks. Just poke. Poke, 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 be annoying is the name of the game. Hit the Cassidy again. Poke, 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 be annoying. I don't think he dies. Oh, I killed myself. That's okay, we should get Upacon. Should be guaranteed. I chunked them out enough. Yeah, flash in there is maybe a bit ambitious if we're honest. It's all good. Wait, where's my Shaco? My Shaco ran top? Wait, why did my Shaco run top? I mean, it's okay, we get it, but I thought my Shaco was bot lane with us. But you'll notice, like, look at how annoying it is to try to contest into a Morgana, right? Like, I'm just firing spells on repeat. Binding, binding, binding. If you don't have vision on me, you're gonna get hit. Death cap next. I want to go, what's it called? Control wards as well here. Like I said, the game is all about vision denial. You are dead. Yeah, you are not carrying fights, that's for sure. Do I go mid lane here? I think mid lane looks good. We're probably gonna play for Drake as well. Mid lane is good. Could go bot lane here as well, but my main concern is enemy team is going to open through mid lane. The reason bot lane would be good is if Jhin pushes this wave, I think bot lane is better because then I end up in the side lane and my Caitlyn can now run mid lane to collect the wave. And I want to end up in the side lane as Morgana. I don't want my Caitlyn to be in the side lane because she's going to die to like anyone in the 1v1. She dies to Renekton, she dies to the 3 and 8 Rumble, she dies to Cassidy, she dies to Jhin. She might even die to Lux, to be honest, because she's very, very weak. So I want to be the one ending up in the side lane. Mid lane is a lot safer because it's a shorter lane. So let's get into the side lane, shove out the waves, and then see if we can find some picks by moving into the enemy jungle. Sucks that this minion kind of ran away, but it's okay. Oh, that sucks. We're level 16. Sweep this. Mouse on ourselves in case we need to E. You can also use the self-cast binding. I just have never gotten used to that. Okay. Don't I just do this? Maybe I Sky it. Oh, that was a bit of a shorter cooldown than I thought, if I'm honest. He might die anyway. Okay, nice. Okay. Give her a black shield so she doesn't face check into a Lux. Cassidy ult was a bit shorter cooldown than I thought. I didn't think he would be able to jump. Dude, you need to stop taking my minions, I feel like. Very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. I think we should be all good here. I'm gonna black shield myself on the Rumble ult and then just walk out. Mid lane, it's not looking good. Rumble step back. I don't have any spells here. Like, there's nothing I can do here. Okay, this works. Take my base. Mid lane tower is dead. Let's base. We don't have a top lane tower to take. Do I need to TP mid lane? I might want to... Oh, I actually want to keep my pink wards because we're going to be playing Drake here and it's going to be soul point soon. Or like it's going to be soul point after this Drake. And we absolutely need to win on Drakes this game because Cassidy is going to get fed. Like Cassidy is getting a ton of kills. We're not closing out this game cleanly. Like this game is not going to get closed out. He's going to get level 16. So it's all about like, are we going to be in a position to have soul by the time he gets 16? I think that's kind of going to be the name of the game. Cassidy also seemingly beats me. Probably not in the 1v1 because he didn't go Merc Treads. If you went Merc Treads, this would be a lot more awkward. So we have kind of vision in the bot side set up. What did my Shaco just do? I think I can kill Jin here, but I have to come from Fog. Oh, that sucks. I will press R on him, maybe? Wow, he is fast. That was not a nice... Oh, the W misses! I might not catch him then. I think I can just press R on him, though, and then just run at him. The wonders of Morgana. The wonders of the move speed you get when you are. The reason behind Rylai's is just so I can catch people quite easily. I mean, we should be able to contest this, but I'm realizing my Teemo is playing top lane here. So might not be too easy. Fish would bind. It hits. Oh. This is tough to play, I feel like. I have to kill the Lux before I can do anything else, don't I? Kill her. Could bind her here. I would have liked to save the binding if at all possible. Need to shield my Lee Sin to make sure he doesn't die. Bind the Renekton, walk back. My Caitlyn is taking bot waves instead of joining this fight, which is awesome. Play on the edge. Kassadin is still up. Yeah, I don't really like how my Caitlyn handled that, but if this hits, Rumble dies. I was worried that the Drake would knock him out. Kassadin is top. Now, do we take this? I do have ult up, so I think we can take this quite easily. If Jin comes, we should just murder him. You need to be hitting the Drake, bro. Like... What? What are you doing? Okay, can we just take this? Kassadin is for some reason not playing for the tower there, which is very confusing to me. I will take my base here. You have had... Let's press R on this guy. Just go for the one shot. There we go. Kassadin is over here. I'm in all likelihood dead, but I'm gonna try to play with my Caitlyn here. Maybe I can save her as well. A bind is all that matters here. He's gonna flank. I don't think he's gonna jump here. I think he's gonna come from here. So let's move like this. That sucks. Yeah, they're both dead. Yeah, they're just dead. Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. I might even die here to Kassadin. I mean, he can run me down very quickly. He doesn't have that much mana left. Okay. Take base here. Just walk into the bush and base. We do have Death Cap. Void Stick next. I feel like Void Step is not that good this game. It's only Renekton that has magic resist. Maybe Hourglass is good? I think Hourglass is probably best. Because that means that Kassadin is not going to one-shot me through my ult. I think the problem is I can start ulting. Like, Kassadin can ult on me. I can start ulting, and his ult will be, like, up to jump out before my ult pops. So it's going to be a bit difficult to actually land the CC on him. I need to... Like, Kassadin is the only threat this game. Only threat this game. Dude, what is this Teemo build? I mean, I'm just going to cancel your base. Not real interest in actually trying to fight him. I just want to make sure that I get the minions down here on the bot side. Oh, this sucks. We're losing the game up here, and I don't have teleport available, so I can't help. How are we gonna handle this after my team all die? We're gonna contest Baron, so we probably want to push out mid waves and then take Vision here, so I can hit Rumble with bindings. I don't... Like, why are you going here? I need you on Baron. Like, hey, can you come? Like, just any moment would be sick. Like, if you wanna help contest the Baron, that'd be fucking awesome, actually. They could be up here. Let's see if I can find Rumble. Okay. It'll be a bit difficult to play this. Oh, that was bad. But he might still die. I might have to flash here. Oh, there's the Renekton. That might be that then. My Caitlyn is rage splitting bot lane. Yeah, it's awesome that you're an AD carry and doing that, I think. Hape Klaus. Well, they can't do Nash now. Cancel that guy's base. That should be okay for the most part here. That is a very short cooldown. That's how that interaction goes? Sucks. I guess Kassadin Q broke my shield and then Renekton stun hits? This doesn't break a shield though. I know Renekton stun breaks shield, right? Kick. Oh, you dirty enter. Dude, what? Yeah, guys, new Caitlyn playstyle, rage, split push. You might have thought, Caitlyn, AD carry? That means you should be team fighting? And sieging? No. You queued up for bot lane, didn't you? Yeah, then you just go bot lane every single time you can. Doesn't matter who's bot lane, doesn't matter what's going on in the game. You will go bot lane. That's all that matters. Yeah, I know Renekton W is a shield break. I didn't know the way it works is you break the shield and then hit the stun. Like, I did not know that was the interaction. Okay, so my Caitlyn has killed herself. I feel like my Teemo's killing himself. Let's just TP in here. I mean, you can ping my TP all you want to, but I think we need to defend the Baron here. Probably want to shove out mid lane here. Kassadin can murder me quite easily. He also has Hourglass now. I mean, he has very stacked Magi's too. Shove out the mid waves. Could maybe try to catch Lux here. It's a bit dodgy, isn't it? Maybe this hits her. She walks away. Yeah, he's gonna go for me, I think. You're just dead. You can try to flash away from a Kassadin, but what's that gonna do, bro? Shove out mid waves here. My support Shaco 1v1 the Kassadin. Okay. So what are we gonna do here? Probably play for Drake, if at all possible. So set up vision on the bot side. I need my Caitlyn. Maybe she will go bot lane because she queued bot lane, right? And remember, she's rage splitting bot. So there's a chance. There's a chance. Yeah. Good boy. Drake only. Yes. Or bot lane only. Sweep this. Make sure I'm not getting hit by a Lux binding. Trying as best as I can to pay attention to whatever's going on here. I would love some teammates on this. That didn't hit somehow. Like, okay. This is unwarded. We sweeped it. No. Don't you dare press base here, bro. Right, the face checking this is crazy, by the way. Oh, that doesn't hit. That sucks. If I, maybe if I W'd first. I want to shove out mid waves here so I can keep controlling this bush. So it's hard for enemy team to contest. So just press W on the wave and then leave. Do we not have wards? We just don't have wards, huh? There's W here. Should make it a bit annoying for the Rumble to walk into. Oh, this is not great spell usage, but if I can press R on the Rumble, he should just die. This is a bit awkward. There's a Kassadin. Yeah, we probably lose the game here. Unless Kassadin dies. Like, me immediately dying there is obviously not good. Okay, so we still win the fight. The game is not lost, let's say that. We got Soul as well, which is nice. But you can see, like, as Morgana, you have this lovely ability of pushing waves very, very quickly and then being first to objectives. It's awesome. Like, it's very, very nice. Kassadin will probably have more damage dealt than me this game, I'll have to imagine. Actually, maybe not even. I feel like he was very, very useless for a majority of the game. But, man, when you're playing a champion that doesn't have, like, pure 1v9 potential in fights, in the sense that you can't do a lot of DPS, and you're playing a pick champion, which Morgana at the end of the day is. She is, like, out of the champions on my tier list, probably the one at the top that leans most utility because of her long cooldowns. Man, it feels scary playing against a champion like Kassadin when that's the case. Of course, if you're playing something like an Aurelian Soul, like a Veigar or something like that, you'll at least feel like, no, my scaling matches Kassadin in late game team fights, and I can stomp him in laning phase. When you're playing something like Morgana, you are really just like reliant on these boys following up on your bindings and helping you accelerate the game, which is a bit scary. I still think Morgana is awesome though, because in a majority of instances, you will be the best scaling champion, and you are, like, you have constant push. Can you CC her maybe? She should die here, right? Could bind her again maybe? Push midwave? Yeah, push midwave, make sure enemy team can't really get anything. And then we probably want to trap this bush if at all possible. Oh, my Shaco is killing himself. Maybe I can be annoying on the way there. Try to bind to it. Good dodge by Renekton. Nothing for a bit. Oh, I think my Caitlyn is dead here. I didn't get my Q off. Oh, that sucks. If I got my Q off there, it was winnable. My ult didn't hit the Kassadin either. I feel like my Shaco just needs to stop killing himself. Like, he has so much damage that, like, surely if you just play for a binding, we win the game. Like, surely, like, that's the case. I'm not playing with my Caitlyn, which you might be a bit confused about. The reason is I've just completely evaluated her to be just not good enough to play with, and the champion is difficult to play in late game fights. But Kassadin is now full build, so that's obviously always scary. Probably want to upgrade my shoes here. I've heard that these shoes are very OP. Well, they get Nash here. I could TP in. They might not have DPS. Oh, they definitely do. I I wish you would be useful, and I wish you would... Like, what is this, man? This is not even a proc yet, brother. Like, you need 2000 HP for that to proc. Like, I guess maybe with another 40 grass proc, she'll be there? Sure. I could play for Caitlyn. She has 4 items, so maybe she will be useful. I feel like my Shaco is just sadly the most useful champion in the game. That's a problem. Can you, like, just for 2 seconds, not try to kill yourself? That would be awesome, man. Try to play in Fog here. Try to catch Cassidy as he tries to flank the Caitlyn. But if Cassidy's coming from topside, well, then sucks, right? Like, I just need you to stop for, like, half a second. Like, you're just dead again now. Fuck, do you want me to... Oh, he will die here. He will die here. Stick to him. Stick to him. Stick to him. Go, 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 go. Cassidy dies. It's a Christmas miracle. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. How to play this? How to play this? Go Jhin, maybe? Oh, he dodges. Yeah, Jhin is too fast. Fast and furious. We can play this. We can play this. I'm super down to play this. Bind hits. Play it slow. Lux below me. Okay. Look for Jhin. Yes. Time the binding. Run down. Can play this. Can play this. Maybe? Oh, I don't like that you're facing. We had a good angle here, I felt like. Need to play this very slowly. Ult myself to not get slowed. Lux is on my right. Let's be aware of this. Rumble can die here. Just, I can't Q because there are no minions, so this is a bit frustrating. There are minions is what I meant. He will run this way. Maybe we can catch him as he jumps the wall. There's a tower there. Okay, that's a bit much, isn't it? Try to Q. Miss. Classic. Should be okay. He should die anyway. Can we get Elder off of this is the question. Take the wave. We should be okay. Lux is there. Maybe we can base TP behind the Lux and kill her. Or maybe we base TP out and Kassadin will try to find a flank and we get to catch him. That would actually be massive. So TP here. That's unfortunate timing if I'm honest. I will just shield myself. I should be okay. I wanted to get out on a flank so I could catch Kassadin. But seemingly not possible. I guess we'll go shove mid-wave. I mean, you'll notice, by the way, what happens when you get this late into the game is your CS will drop massively too. Because you're full, like, I'm full build. Like, the only thing I can get is an Hourglass. Who really cares about that? Not me, to be honest. Okay. Good night to you. Kassadin is down here. He's looking for a flank. Maybe I can save my Caitlyn. Try to play with her. You need to not face check this. Okay, Kassadin jumps in. Big mistake. We get to bind him and then ult him, and then he just gets one-tapped. My Shaco is killing himself. Maybe I can bind the Rumble. Just go Elder. No, okay. Please, please, like, I just need you to not decide to end the game for half a second. That's all I ask. It's really, like, it ain't that deep, bro. You can just take the Elder Dragon, like, the Elder's completely freaking. You just back off, like, please, just go. Okay, no, she wants to end. You want to end? That's all good, bro. If you want to end, we'll end together. We're fucking holding hands down to the bottom and collecting our minus 20 LP. Please, the Gromp? Really? There's an Elder up. It's a timer because Kassadin probably has teleport available, so we only do have, like, 20 seconds to go for this, brother. Like, please, just go hit the Elder. I'm gonna go try to stop the Rumble, so I'm gonna walk up here. I don't have a lot of DPS on that anyway. Try to hit him. Okay, I can walk at him. If I hit a bind, he should die, or if I just press R on him, he should die to the burn as well. Kassadin is gonna spawn soon. I have Hourglass still, so I don't mind face checking. Okay, now we're sorted. I don't have ult, so Kassadin can be a bit scary. I'm also getting quite low on mana, so that can also be a bit dodgy. But at this point, W for harass is going to be awesome. I don't like that my Teemo is splitting mid lane, because that just means Kassadin can run mid lane, collect a free kill, and then force a 4v4, which is obviously always dodgy as hell. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we have a 4v3 here because of the way we're managing this. We should just be able to end the game, especially with Caitlyn, and I can fish for binds. If that hits, you're very dead. She knew that as well. She flashed. The flash was a bit late though. Okay, we can keep playing this. Look for a bind. Miss. Sucks. Why do you need to not kill yourself here? I would like for that. Okay. Can we not just end this? We're taking red buff? Okay. I guess we want the red buff. I think we could end the game if I'm honest. But sometimes you want the red buff. Makes sense to me. Press W here. Black shield myself. Wait, slowly. He can walk into this Shaco box. I'm trying to play around the Shaco box for my ult. You need to back off, brother. I can base, but I don't have TP yet, so it's a bit dodgy. Lux will be up soon. So we kind of did nothing with our Elder, if I'm honest. But maybe we can go take top lane here. Could go flash on the Jhin. Just hit the tower for like half a second, brother. It's free. Slowly here, very slowly. Wait for them to dive in. I'm limited on mana, so let's just run away if we can. I don't have a lot of rotations left. So ideally back off. Kassadin is going to come down here and try to flank. I would love just a base. Who would have expected we'd get a game like this in silver? Not me, personally. I decided to pick up this. I think Merctreads would have been a good opt for you, bro. TP here sounds pretty good. Because we want to make sure that the enemy team doesn't get to control this topside jungle. Like, Baron is going to be the next objective, so this is the area we want to control. So we want to set up camp here and try to trap. Oh, this does not work, does it? Maybe it does. Yeah. I don't think this works for you, though. Okay, I mean, I hit bind on him, but I don't think I can do more. No, obviously not. What am I being pinged for? Oh, they had vision. That's unfortunate. Yeah, the problem is you can see, like, I need damage. Oh, he didn't run that way. I mean, we're just defending the Baron here. You can go, maybe? I think go is not bad. How are we gonna defend this? Maybe walk up here and maybe hit him with a bind? He's dead. They're both dead. He will die as well. I can't save him from Kassadin. Oh, he didn't get the... He will jump this wall. We have Caitlyn though. He's not jumped this wall. I mean, we could go Nash here, but it's a bit dodgy, isn't it? Did they set up Vision is the question. I don't quite know. Oh, you are so far up. I think I don't like it, if I'm honest. I don't know if they have Vision here. That's kind of my concern. And I don't have Sweeper up yet. Like, I can one-shot the Kassadin. He face checks me, I Q him, I W, I ult, he will die. Like, he will for sure die. The problem is just if he doesn't face check me, right? This is maybe a bit greedy. Yeah, could be on Vision. Wave is gonna push in naturally because we have double inhibs. Just wait for Lee Sin maybe? Ah, that sucks. Not the guy I wanted to find. Could walk in and ult him actually. Does he not just die? I think he just dies. Yeah. Where's my Shaco in this? Wait, why do I not have a Shaco here? Oh, not the target I was aiming for, if I'm honest, but it works. Oh, my hourglass here is not good. I will have to lose my flash. That's all good. That sucks. I should have... Where's my Shaco? Wait, where did he go? I'm so dizzy. Was my Shaco not here like 2 seconds ago? I don't understand. Why was he not here? Like, if he's here for this sequence, we wipe them. Again, like, we murder the Renekton instantly. And then if Kassadin goes in on me and Caitlyn, like, he just dies. Kassadin is jumping over my binding a lot. Maybe I need to hold it more for those sequences. I think so. Maybe also not pop ult for Renekton. But I think at this stage, if we kill their front line, right? Like, who else is gonna tank a binding on their team outside of Renekton without dying? Fucking no one, right? So that's why in my head, we kill Renekton, the game is won. Like, it's just GG. Because then everyone else will fall subsequently. But yeah, I guess my Shaco was looking for Jhin. But you don't need to find Jhin. Like, it's a free kill. Like, it's a free win if we just kill anyone on their team, then we have a 5v4. And a 5v4 with this team comp is like so much single target damage that it's hard for the enemy team to deal with. Yeah, I mean, need to kill Kassadin. I don't have Hourglass up yet. They're getting all of their inhibs up. Maybe sweep this area. My Teemo is trying to kill himself. We should just be able to rush it. Please just hit it, man. Is it not absolutely free? I have a sweep here. It would be nice to hit the Jhin there, I'm not gonna lie. I ain't even gonna front. Maybe hit the Lux. I hit someone else. Do I need to ult this guy? Could ult him. I think ult is not bad. Oh, we're all dead. Yeah, we're all dead. That sucks. It's like my base here. We live. Christmas miracle. Oh yeah, just TP up here. We end the game. What a crazy way for the game to end, by the way. What a crazy. I don't know where Kassadin went. He could have killed everyone there. Like, I think we were lost in that fight. Let's have a look at damage dealt. I think I might have more than Kassadin. Despite the fact that it's a 40-minute game and it's Kassadin in the game. Oh my god, please tell me. It's gonna be a jump cut if the client is broken, by the way. A special thanks to Riot's dogshit client. The game immediately crashed after clicking victory screen, so we're back here in the client damage. I wanted you to see this. Like, it felt like Kassadin was 1v9 in the game, right? But if you still look at actual damage dealt, I almost had double his damage as Morgana. And right, like that's the power of Morgana. Like, secretly she just racks up a ton of damage with her W. She constantly pushes and he has great pick potential, and you can catch enemy champions that dive in very, very easily. I will say the downside is you don't have a lot of DPS, meaning dealing with tankier champions or champions that one-shot people very quickly, like Kassadin or Renekton in this game specifically. You saw how difficult that was. I can't kill Renekton. Impossible. And champions with a lot of mobility are hard to deal with as well because they jump out of your W. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Have a good one. See ya. Bye, 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 bye.